my channel at Dinglefanatic TV. This is going to be episode 2 of The Mix. I have my 2 featuring guests today.
My name is Darrius McFadden. You can follow me on social media at The McFadden Show and subscribe to my channel as well as The McFadden Show.
It'll be in the description below.
My name is Kevin Louidor. You can follow me on social media at Kev4King, at Kevin Louidor on YouTube, Kevin Louidor. Kev don't love him, all that.
Kev don't love him. Kev loves him. Yeah, it's fire, huh? Yeah. Today we're doing a video on Rodney Reed. It is a crazy trending topic right now. It is a dude. Pretty much, he's scheduled to get executed on November 20th.
Yeah, 20th.
For a crime I personally feel like he did not commit. Before we get into that, do y'all think he's innocent or guilty?
Innocent.
I feel he's innocent.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I don't know. I've been on like a crazy hunt right now. I've been watching like hella YouTube. I watched the Dr. Phil show. Kim Kardashian was like on The Real talking about it because Kim Kardashian been doing a lot of
reform.
But yeah, like she's been getting a lot of people out of jail or bringing sight. Like I seen her do last one. She did. She bought Trump. She bought a case to Trump, and Trump got the lady out of jail. Moral of the story is she got connected to Trump.
I mean, it's the crazy.
Yeah.
The crazy thing is a lot of celebrities can have connections like that. They just don't choose to.
They don't choose to. So it's crazy that somebody like her, which everybody like kind of bashes a lot, is actually doing something good for the people.
She turned a lot of negative attention to some real positive.
Some real positive information. But
more positive than her husband, honestly.
Oh.
That's another subject.
We not gonna go to yeah. Cause that's my dad. I love him. You know what I'm saying?
It's the truth though.
He's not really my dad, but that's my dog. I don't even know him, y'all. But anyways, pretty much, I don't know. I looked up a lot of evidence. Like they literally are going off of. So they're going off of the sperm cells that are inside of the woman. Her name is STACY STITES.
STACY STITES.
The sperm cells, there's like 3 sperm cells in her or whatever. Pretty much the medical examiner was basically saying that there was supposed to be like millions of sperm count in there. And there was only 3 and they were like just the heads. It wasn't like the full one. So he was saying that there was no way possible that they had sex within that time.
So I think let's break it down from like start to finish what exactly transpired. Rodney Reed got accused for murdering and raping Sydney STITES. Stacey, my bad. I apologize. This is the wine. STACY STITES. Stacey was married or about to be engaged with her husband. I forgot his name.
Jeremy Finley, something like that.
Yeah,
whatever.
He was an officer.
Right.
So
he was a police officer.
He was a police officer. Basically, word on the street is that he killed her. But they're accusing Rodney Reed for the murder, and
they have good information of how the husband actually or the fiance could be the killer because basically they said police officers clip the seatbelt behind them if they have to get out the car quick, and they basically said when they found that red truck that she was brought in or whatever that the seatbelt was killed. They said that's an old police tactic. And they also said that the crime scene was pretty much set up as if like a police officer knew what was happening. Yeah.
I heard that he kind of admitted to it, but that's just a rumor. I don't know if it's true. So
which one? Who?
The husband.
The husband?
Yeah, they say he kind of admitted to it, but they just kind of like blew past it.
There's a lot of evidence of like him. He has a crazy background.
Yeah.
Like his background is not like he just got out of jail for 10 years for raping or assaulting a woman like on a police stop, and then coerced her to say that it wasn't true.
Well, yeah. Also, like he knew of the affair,
right?
So I guess it was more so his pride. Like, damn, my wife is cheating on me with my potential wife is cheating on me with this black dude. So he had to be blowed.
Oh yeah, he definitely.
That's what it is.
Because it was points where they were saying
what it is.
One of the friends was saying that she knew the husband was crazy because one time she said she was going out and he didn't want her to go out, pretty much, and he slashed her tires so she wouldn't leave.
What?
Slash.
Me personally, I never heard of a man slashing.
I ain't never.
He
slashed
his
the
fiance's
tires.
tires. That's crazy.
That's literally the evidence all you need.
But that's toxic, though.
Another man
Yeah,
slashing a
come on.
female. Come on, now. You obviously killed her.
And then also they were saying that there was too much fluid in her lungs for it to be a strangulation. So pretty much they were saying it was twice amount of the strangulation. So pretty much she drowned. She died. First of all, she died like 12 hours.
Yeah.
Way before the time that they're claiming that she died. So they said that she died at 3 a.m. But she really died like way earlier in the night.
But also, like, because he was a cop, like, he had all the inside scoop and all that. He could finesse all that if he really, really wanted to, which he did. He finessed the whole situation.
The only thing that doesn't make sense is they're saying, so when I watched it, the medical examiners and all the people there were pretty much saying that if he could have drowned her in the house, like, but the mom lived downstairs.
So the mom.
So the mom would have heard that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And if it was at the time or whatever, at the time the mom was supposedly there, the mom would have heard that happening. So that's the only like iffy part to me. And Rodney Reed also has. I'm not saying that he did these things or not, because obviously I wasn't there. But he also has allegations of rape and stuff like that he had on his side. It did get dismissed, and it said it didn't happen because apparently it was a family member and it was like a false accusation. But he still also does have like some things in his past that
being that where happened in Texas?
Yeah.
Being that it's Texas and we all kind of know the history of Texas, and especially with the death penalty, any type of rumor there would be used against you.
Yeah, exactly.
So as long as he got that allegation, even if it wasn't true, just the fact that it's there, they're going to judge him and say that they're going to use that some way in court.
It's crazy though, because STACY, the woman that died, her cousin actually is on the side of Rodney Reed.
That's crazy.
So she actually believes that he did not do it. She believes that it was the fiance that did it.
Yeah, I mean, I believe that too. He had to be blowed.
He's psycho. Like, you slashing tires, bro. Any man that slashes a female tires is obviously not mentally there. Like, you're not mentally. Like, you're a grown man. Like, imagine how stupid you look out there.
Hey, you don't know what love does to you sometimes. You might just wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. You might just be like,
but I'm not slashing. I'm not pulling that move. Like, slashing tires. Like, if anything, I'm a check dude.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna check her too, but I'm not gonna just slash her tires.
But he slapped her tires because she was going out.
Yeah, she's trying to go out with her friends.
That's it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because he knew about the situation, he probably thought she was about to cheat on him again.
That's probably true.
9 out of 10, that's probably right. But still, come on,
I'm
man.
not surprised.
Don't slash your tires.
But obviously, if she was cheating on you, you should have left. At that point, at the end of the day, that's what it is. You should have left. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of all of these things, like, you should have left. It just doesn't make sense how she gets in the car at 3 a.m, drives on the side of the road, picks up Rodney, and then he strangled her and killed her, and then leaves her. It just, none of it makes sense.
Nah.
First off, why would the side, I don't know if I can say the N word, side dude kill her? Like, you a side dude, like,
maybe he didn't want her to get married to him. Maybe the wedding was coming closer.
Look what you said. She scooped bro on the side of a road. Like, he don't even care. Like,
he
just smacking the cheese.
I really don't think that.
I'm 9 out of 10. Rodney did not.
No, he didn't do it.
I know he didn't do it.
Because there's also, so I guess there's the stuff that they have now that they're allowed to use for like DNA and stuff like that. So basically, the examiner said that on the belt, if somebody was holding a belt or gripping a belt and stuff like that, you can get DNA off of that belt. You couldn't have done that back then, but now you can do it.
Yeah.
So Rodney was saying, check it, but they don't want to check it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, they're looking past all these things. He's like, just check the belt.
Being that it's just Texas, they just want to execute somebody.
That's all it is.
Yeah, and
they really believe in the death penalty.
It's really crazy though. Like, how can you execute, even if it's the slightest bit of doubt in your mind?
Yeah.
How could you possibly just execute somebody like that?
So do y'all think like he has any chance of getting out? Or it's over.
Of course.
I feel like
he's
he'll beat
getting
it.
out.
I feel like he'll beat it. If only the story gets more. The more the story gets marketed, and the more it gets like. So now it goes into.
It's way too big for them to just kill somebody at this point. There's no way you can just kill somebody at that point.
And he already
was in jail.
Like, man, I'll be blowed. He's been in jail for like 20 years.
20 years. Like, why even think about killing me?
What was that one with that Netflix show? The 5 Park, whatever.
Yeah.
Don't you get compensated for being in jail?
There's no amount of money.
I think it's even like
there is no amount of money that can hold me after you took 20 years of my life.
20 minutes.
That's long, but. I think
that's long.
No, they gotta get out with something.
I think you get compensated. If he does not, that is like.
No, they gotta give him something.
They have to. They have to. 20 years.
Get that boy a bill.
And he's in like a 60-foot. He has one. His window is literally.
Yeah, I'm pretty. It's Texas. Texas is like Texas is one of the worst places to be in prison and just period. Because I think they was like the only state that was like for a while. What it was like paddling kids in school for a while. Like Texas was big on that.
Yeah, they playing kids.
Yeah, Texas was real big on paddling kids for a while. Cause I remember I was watching one movie. It was about these football players that got caught in this situation of robbing, and they was getting paddled for that. So it was crazy.
Nah, honestly, this situation is just I don't know. It just really kind of makes you think like, what world do we live in? And it's people because it's crazy because people are really defending. It's like. They're hearing that there is no possible way. It's literally the top examiners in the world, literally. The dude that like wrote the Forensic Files book is literally saying that there is no way Rodney Reed killed this woman. There's no possible way. Top man, he wrote the book. And you're still telling me that number one, this man is still in jail. Number two, you have not announced that he's going to get a retrial.
Mm-hmm. It's a sick it's just sick. Like it's just honestly sick.
People like Kim Kardashian have to bring this, or just any celebrity that's bringing it up, or anybody that's bringing light to it, like Sean King. Like you're telling me that these kind of people have to bring this to light for somebody to say, "Hey, we don't." Imagine if all these people didn't say anything. He would have just been dead, and we would have all just been going about our lives, and we didn't even know.
It's probably like there's a lot of Texas celebrities that knew about it. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of Texas celebrities that knew about it and just sat back and ain't do nothing because they don't really care. A lot of people don't really care about
it. If it's not them,
if it's not them, they don't.
If it's not them, they don't care.
Execution though?
Yeah, I don't believe it. I mean, personally, no matter what crime you do, I don't believe in execution.
Like, I don't.
I really just sit there for your life or whatever, but not just execute somebody. First off, you let this man sit for 20 years, then you're gonna execute him. Come on.
That's out of control.
That's way out of control.
20. I can imagine what I would do in the jail cell for 20 years.
I imagine what goes on in a year. Like this past year, like there's so much that happened. So imagine 20 years of nothing. 20 years
in it, bro.
Just nothing for your birthday. No birthday cake. No nothing. Like, crazy, like it's nothing. Like
the crazy part is he has kids too. He has kids. His mom, his brother. It's just crazy. Like they've been out here for 20 years. Trying to bring light, and finally, like this last time, right before he's about to get
2 weeks
executed, 2 weeks in,
3 weeks, yeah.
My man don't even know what an iPhone is. That's crazy. That's crazy.
But I think
that's crazy.
Do y'all feel like shit like this will still happen in today's generation, though?
Of course. You think you feel like it would stop just because of this?
I feel like our generation is just getting worse and worse.
I think we bring more light to it though.
I feel
because social media.
Yes,
social media.
Social media. I feel like that's the only plus I could give social media because I feel like social media. I don't know. I feel like it's making a turn for the worse, and everybody's in a sense living their life for social media. But it's like
I think that's a good thing.
Yeah. It's a good thing and it's a bad thing. Because a lot of people are living for social media. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're not living your life. You're living for show for everybody to see.
But I feel like social media is basically the new reality, especially as we move more towards the future.
I agree. Social media is probably one of the biggest and best things ever created, honestly.
If this was 20 years ago, not because if this was 20 years ago, we wouldn't know about it. We wouldn't have no idea about this whole Rodney situation.
I'm pretty sure I can ask my mom right now, she wouldn't know nothing about this. Because true. Social media now, it's all out there. I'm talking, it's over like 1 million signatures for petitions to get them out. That would have never happened.
I've scrolled through so many stories and all I see is petition. I
just signed a petition today.
Yeah, I signed it late last night. And it's crazy because I was just like, damn, like, I would have never known about this. I would never sign a petition. you know, like back then when they used to be like, oh, sign this petition, blah blah blah. I would, even if they came up to me with a piece of paper, I probably would have been like,
nah.
You know, I would have just kept walking and not even listened to what was actually happening. But because big names and stuff like that are bringing it up, which sucks because it's like I feel like we should be more in tune with the world and know like things that are happening. But I mean, it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of hard to just know every single case that's going on in the world. But I mean, I really am glad that this is something that's really coming to light though, because if it didn't, like, I really just keep thinking about this. And it's like, last night I was literally up to like 4 a.m, like watching literally like the evidence files on this and like going through like piece by piece. I could probably read you the whole evidence file through my head. The fact that they was really finna kill this man, it's not his crime. Like, he did not. Bro, I can't get over it. The top man says there's no way in hell that this man was any time involved. The time of the death is wrong. The way she died is wrong. They're saying she got strangled. She drowned it. Like, they were saying her fingertips were pressed down. Like, they were white.
Yeah.
So, you know, when your fingertips are white, that means you're pressing down on something. Right? So she was literally, that means she was in the bathtub or in somewhere with water that's holding it down. So the blood is not going there. The blood is just sitting. Like, it just don't make no sense. None of it adds up. They just don't want to convict or do anything wrong to the white man. That's look, but guess what? This is the best part. He's in ministry now. He is a changed man. Damn. The fiance is a changed man. He's in ministry. His lawyer, wasn't he in jail? You said he was in jail for 10 years. He got out. A lot of people go to jail and they come out like so change people and they try to turn their life over to Christ or they go Muslim, which is very understandable. Yeah, but you can't still forget about what you did. No way like, I can forget that I killed somebody. And if you did, and if he did change over for that, why not just admit to that crime? Admit to all your wrongs. Now, if he admit, it's over him. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so now he can admit. If he admit, he doing life in prison. But he even had no. Yeah, he needs to go to prison. He can be a pastor. He can feel. But I want to know if God they do. Forgive him. Do y'all think if they get a retrial, do you think he will become a prime suspect? And do you think that they're gonna try him too? Yeah, they have to. Yeah, he's the ultimate suspect. It's either that or they just drop the case completely. That's what I'm saying. So you think? Do you think they would really drop it? I think they would drop it. I think they would drop it for not having enough evidence before trying to charge him again. That's crazy. Yeah. No, that's crazy. Yeah. The fact but they still gotta compensate him a lot of money. A lot of money. He needs at least $10 million. A lot of money. He need to be able to just go travel anywhere he want and just enjoy himself. Even though he can't get those 20 years back. 20 years. 20 years. 20 years. 20 years in jail. I was 4 20 years ago. And he got kids. I wonder what his kids doing. That must be hard for his kids. Yeah. Just imagine having to go to school and people know that your dad supposedly. Imagine having to defend your dad all through life. How to defend yourself? How would y'all feel about that? That's a real question. How would y'all feel about having to go to school as a child and your dad has just went to jail? He's been in jail for 20 years for murder and rape, and you have to convince yourself and other people that your father did not do that. That really fucks with people's self-esteem and growing up, though, especially a kid. That would be crazy. And then they can go from even the parents can be they could tell Jenny, don't hang around Darrius, his dad's a killer, and it can just affect them mentally for the rest of their life. Yeah. Had to be screwed. Self-esteem all fucked up. It's different if your dad go to jail for let's say he was selling drugs or something. That's a choice he made. This man was wrongly convicted, and now he has that name of a killer and rapist. Killer and rapist. That's not something you just turn your head to either. That's crazy. They must have really had a hard life. And his mom, just imagine. Imagine them living in Texas. Just the whole family. People probably doing all type of their last name doing is stuff literally probably known all over Texas. His mom and his family said he used to bring her around the house and stuff. He used to bring her over sometimes. His whole family knew her. Yeah. I mean, they weren't excited about it because obviously she was a white woman. They said it was going to go bad. They knew that she was in a relationship with a known police officer. Yeah. Everybody knew, but nobody on her side knew. But she did tell one coworker. She told one coworker that her coworker used to say that basically she used to, like, when a black guy would come to work, she would get excited. And then when her fiance would come to work, she would get like fidgety and like
scared
and stuff like that.
So
and
that
it's
means
just crazy.
that means she was kind of in like what is that? Physical abuse. I mean, if she felt like fidgety and stuff like around.
This lady came 19 years later. She decided to say that she knew that she was with Rodney. She pretty much told them that so the STACY told the coworker that her husband would kill her if she found out.
Yeah.
Like, just certain stuff like that. Would y'all have held that information for 19 years?
Nah, I wouldn't have held it.
Hell no.
Like, if you know that somebody's in jail and you don't feel like they did it because your friend died.
Conscience. That's eating your conscience.
She held that in for 19 years, that she knew these things about, that she was dating Rodney and that her husband was that kind of dude, or even that he was just that kind of person, or even her saying that.
Sydney told Rodney that if my husband was to find out, he would kill me. And Rodney was like, he never took it serious. He like, you know, people just be saying shit like that.
Because people say that 9 out of 10, they think it's serious. You feel me?
Yeah, like, because they probably like, I'll kill you. Like, you know, but she was really serious.
That's crazy.
I just want to know where and how this murder happened. Because I do not believe that Rodney did it at all. There's no possible way. After I've like watched everything, I do not believe it. But I just want to know, where did the husband do it? Because if he didn't do it, if he did it, he couldn't have done it in the house because the mom was downstairs. And supposedly, her mom heard the door open at 3 a.m. So, 3 a.m. what? He, you know, killed her and all this stuff.
I mean,
and then took her out the house at 3 a.m. with the mom not hearing.
I feel like we would never know.
We'll never know.
Yeah. That side of the story, but he could have did it. He could have paid somebody to do it. We don't know. Like, but I know I highly doubt Rodney really did it.
Yeah, I don't think so. Kev don't need no more because he keep calling STACY Sydney.
Yeah, my bad.
STACY acting like a Sydney. She wants, God bless her, man.
How she acting like a Sydney? She dead.
My bad.
Yo, I hate y'all.
You could at least, you feel me, been a little more serious with my dog running, you feel me? You could have said it twice. Oh, my husband would kill me. No, for real. Okay, now you would have been like, okay, yeah, you said it. I mean it. You probably like, oh, he probably kill you.
What?
Like one of those. Nah, don't even play like that. And you can't even play like that in today's world. Feel me? Being a black man.
Do you feel like she played with her own life knowing that though? Like knowing, damn, I'm sleeping around with this black dude and my husband, he's really crazy. And she's still like...
But I mean, think about it. It's like a little kid in candy.
Mm-hmm.
You can't resist sometimes.
So she
couldn't
resist.
You know what I'm saying?
So she couldn't resist Rodney?
No, but like,
chocolate?
Like maybe.
She like chocolate, what you saying?
Maybe.
She like this chocolate stuff.
Look at this nigga. Damn, dark skinned nigga.
Listen,
nowhere.
Hey, listen. Being in like today's society as a black man, you cannot move certain ways. Like you gotta really be careful. Like, and it's just, I'm not against, what is it called? Interracial, what is it called?
Interracial relationship.
Yeah, I'm not against it at all, but you got to be careful with it because you're going to be judged, you're going to be talked about. Any false move you make, police involved.
And you know what?
And they're not taking your side.
From you saying that, when Rodney first got to the jail, they asked him if he knew STACY, and he said no. And that's where they he looks, in a sense, a little suspicious. Yeah. Because if you're asking somebody, hey, do you know this lady? But you was dating her and you was fucking her and you was doing all these things. Now all of a sudden you don't know her. But he was saying that he was scared. He was like, look, they brought me in for a bogus charge. Now all of a sudden you asking me about a lady that's been dead for a year that I used to fuck with. Yeah, now I know y'all about to try to pin a murder on me. Yeah. Of course. So now, you know, he's saying no, but he thinking like, I guess in a sense I can understand, because like as a black person, you already know like they about to take us to the, you know, they gonna take you, period. That's it.
Yeah, and police, a lot of things like police, they go off what you say. Sometimes they don't really be knowing shit. They just go wait and see what you say and they dictate off that.
And that's probably what he could have did. But they were saying that if he would have said yes, but I could understand you being scared and be like, oh no, I don't know. You know, it's a year later. How they gonna find out that I know?
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Yeah,
I do not blame that boy.
Well, that's like all they needed is like, oh, you lying? Come on.
Literally.
That's how they looked at it. You lying? Come on. All right, now you can question.
The wine good though.
Yeah, the wine go crazy.
Yeah, thank you for the choice.
I'm gonna need that rest of that name.
Oh my God, you don't need none of that. You gotta drive home.
We don't know what they told him too when they was investigating him and stuff too, cause like going back to the what it was called, it's not the.
Oh, you talking about the movie?
Part 5.
Part 5.
Something.
Yeah.
Whatever.
when
those
they
guys
when they put him in there and they was. Yeah.
Corrupted the whole system.
Corrupted
they
the
literally
whole thing.
made all those kids just snitch on each other and turn nothing. They really turned nothing into something. So police smart. And there's some nasty officers out there that really feed off
her fiance.
Yeah, they literally feed off like putting people in jail. He would pull
people over and like sexually assault them. Like he would pull them over, sexually assault them, and then he would get complaints. And then obviously because he's a police officer, he's in the system. All the complaints will get thrown away.
Yeah.
Like they would report it, but it would just get thrown away.
How could you do that as a man and think that you can I'm gonna become a minister or whatever.
And now I'm a minister. That's what's blowing my mind.
You're not forgetting about the Lord. I promise you, you're not forgetting about the Lord.
Yeah.
No matter how you think you pray, no matter because you're still living with that in your conscience because this man's still locked up. If you was saved, you would have told the truth.
But he went to jail. He went to jail for 10 years for damn near the same thing. He just ain't killed that one. So it's like, come on.
My thing, like, why ain't even just like confess in jail? But
you was already in there. But I guess he said
like
10 years. He was like, I'm coming to see my way out.
10 years is easier than the death penalty. You feel me? Because he's gonna get a death penalty.
10 years.
Well, we don't know that.
But come on,
man. He's a police officer. We don't know if he's gonna get the death penalty.
But you know what's the lady that he actually went to jail for, that he got 10 years for. He heard her call the police, and none of the police came. Him and his other police officers came. Wow, so it didn't go through the radio. Yeah. They came and pretty much she put him in the car. I mean, he put her in the car and she made a confession. He made her make a confession in the police car at the camera saying that it was a joke. I didn't mean to call, like whatever.
Yeah. Oh no.
Like that's how corrupt the system is though. Yeah. Like back then to now it's like you have police officers that could literally just do stuff like that and course like it just doesn't, and it's just never gonna be fair.
I mean, one thing I would say, if you're in a situation where the police and you're not feeling safe or uncomfortable, pull out your phone and record. Go on live. I would say just go on Instagram live, Facebook live, because those people go see that and they're gonna share your story. So no matter what they say, once they got anything on video footage, you good. You're in a better position than not having that video footage.
You have like when you ever get pulled over or anything by a police officer, show your hands, make sure you talk slowly, say what you're doing, make sure you ask questions. It's just crazy that we have to do that, and it's like with white people it's just so routine, and with us we have to literally like watch everything you do, but then make sure you can see my hands at the same time. Like it's crazy. Moral of the story is black people never win, but hopefully in this case, hopefully it's true. It sucks to say that.
You can
win, but you just gotta go the extra mile. And look, we gonna always do it the best that way because we worked harder to get to the things and the places that we are. But you always have to go the extra mile to get there. I honestly hope that this man doesn't. I feel like I would be sick to my stomach if he got like exonerated or executed or whatever.
Yeah, I think it was November 20th.
November 20th. Yeah. So I'm literally gonna be counting down the days. I know he's innocent though. Even if he's not, he still doesn't need to be like killed like that. At all. But I really do hope he gets out of jail, and I mean, not like they're gonna see this, but I thank all the top names like Sean King, Kim Kardashian.
You never know.
I really do thank all of them. Yeah, shout out to Kim Kardashian. What you're doing is honestly great, like phenomenal. So I hope she can get this to Trump like she got some of the other cases she's done before. I hope this puts a stop to it, and I hope it does not happen.
And Black Lives Matter, and this is a life that really matters. Wrongly convicted, once again, and happened so many years. And every time it's always we get wrongly convicted, so it's like, when does it stop? Because as black people, we literally is like, a lot of people are scared of us. They're scared of us. They're just because they feel like we're just almighty when we just really just want to live our lives.
I feel like, Black Lives Matter. The only way for us to make a change is to continue to spread awareness, doing shit like this on social media, Twitter, hashtags, and really using the power of social media to let everyone know that we are aware of what's going on and we can continue to spread awareness and continue to move in the right direction, hopefully.
Yeah. Another thing I would say is like basically we gotta stop being negative with social media too. Like for example, we'll rather talk about like let's say the Popeye chicken sandwich. I'm being serious. I'm being serious. We're rather talk about that, and we're not doing nothing but making the white man more money.
Yeah.
What we getting out of it? We spending money on a chicken sandwich that's finna fill us up for a few hours, and they making dumb bread off us. A person really got stabbed over a Popeye chicken sandwich. Stabbed to death over a sandwich. Come on, we gotta do better.
It's the same exact way Twitter and social media was able to gas up this chicken sandwich. We could use the same
exact way
to gas up this story right here.
This is really important, and this man's life is definitely important. So the same way y'all see, look, if y'all want to be followers, follow all these damn social media celebrities and all that. Follow them by doing the right thing and shedding light to something. Even if you're just one person, you got like 50 followers, it don't matter. One person is still gonna see that, and one person more is always gonna make that better. You only have one follower. That's
right. Yeah, she's right. Cause like last night, I seen the petition. The girl only had 300 followers, but her retweet, she had like 30K retweets.
Yeah.
And it was like 70,000 signed people or signatures or whatever on the post she made. So.
And that's the most important. So if y'all do want to sign that petition, go to Sean King. His Instagram name is Sean King on Instagram. The link is in his bio. You can go ahead and sign that petition with your name. It only takes 2 seconds. Literally, you just type in your name.
Below also.
Yes, the link will be in the description. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Also, make sure y'all subscribe to both of their channels. The link will be in the description below. Thank y'all for joining in to the episode 2 of The Mix. See y'all next time.